Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to my online class. And today we are going to be playing with this Stampin' Up! Ladybug Builder Punch. And I'm going to be sharing some classic Ladybug cards and how to make them, but also a bunch of outside the box alternate ideas that you can make. That, you know, you're going to be pretty surprised at the things you can make with this Ladybug Punch. It's pretty awesome. So I'm going to start by making 2 cards today, and then I'm going to share a series of cards that I created with this punch and the Hello Ladybug stamp set. And I'll be sharing tutorials for the rest of the collection on my blog coming up this week, and that is stampwithtami.com. But you can also click on the link in the video's description to get to my blog. So I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, really, it's an awesome set. The punch itself is just, I mean, seriously, you're gonna love it. You are. All right. So before I get started, really quickly, let's talk about giveaways. Today is my Stampin' Demonstrator Group's Mother's Day blog hop, and so this is my Mother's Day project. And I thought, well, heck, let's just give a shout out to all the ladies with the ladybug. Taking some liberties there with the Mother's Day, but I think these cards are really good for all occasions. And because it's my Stampin' Demonstrator Group blog hop, there's 2 things. One is that you can click on over to my blog post and take the blog hop and get tons of great ideas from my Stampin' Demonstrator Group. They are so talented. It is such a great time. And in addition to getting all of the inspiration and ideas there, because they don't stop with this video, you can also enter to win a Stamperata stamp positioning tool. Yay! So all you need to do to enter to win is drop a comment on my blog post and leave the hashtag #StampItContest. You can enter multiple times, once on each blog in the hop. You need to enter the hashtag to be entered, and we will draw the winner on our next blog hop. And what that means is we have a winner for the last month's blog hop. So it may be you. If you have entered to win our last month's blog hop, click on over to my blog and you can check out the winner is posted there. All right. So one more quick thing I wanted to share with you is that I have tutorials for the projects I'm making today, and I will have tutorials for all the projects that I'm sharing throughout the next week. So you'll want to stay tuned to this series on stampwithtami.com to collect them all. I hope you have lots of fun with your Ladybug Punch. So I'm going to get started with this adorable card. You can bug me anytime, right? So we've got the little ladybug and we've got the punch. So I'm going to start with some stamping, and I'm going to stamp on some scrap paper here. And originally I used some retiring ink colors, just jade and is it Positively Pink? But they were retiring, so I thought I'd switch over to colors that we still had, since a lot of those products are almost gone if they're not already in my online store. I was using Soft Succulent and Polished Pink today. So I'm going to take the leaf from that stamp set, and you know, one thing I'm going to share, a tip that I'm going to share is because this particular stamp set, minus that one stamp, the Hello Ladybug is a photopolymer, so it's clear, but it is also the clear photopolymer stamps don't have the foam that the rubber does. So to make up for that, I'm going to use my foam mat here to stamp, and this is going to give us a nice solid image. I'll show you the difference between the mat and no mat. So I'm using Soft Succulent on this leaf. So there's mat, and then just straight on my table. And this has probably happened to you a couple of times, and a lot of you are probably wondering why, right? You got little spots there that didn't quite take. And that's, it's the foam that, like the rubber stamp, no, this particular stamp that I'm going to use later is rubber. So you can see it's got some foam in there, and it's that foam that makes all the difference in the world. So we do sell these foam mats in my online store if you don't have one, and or you can use it with the Stamparatus that we're giving away today. That also has a foam mat. So if you stamp with the Stamparatus, you can use the foam mat with that too, with your photopolymer stamps. All right, so let's continue on. We're going to stamp her wings, or his wings. Ladybug doesn't have to be a girl, right? Did you guys see bugs? The ladybugs and the bugs. Oh, they were so funny. the ladybug. He was a man, and he's like, why does everybody think I have to be a woman to be a ladybug? All right, so Memento black ink, and this time I'm stamping the actual ladybug image from the stamp set. And a little tip on this, I'll show you just one second. One more thing I want to stamp is the words. So the words on the front, and I have all the dimensions that I'm using here on the free PDF that's on my blog, and you can bug me anytime. I just thought was so appropriate. We'll stamp that right there. I should be doing that on foam too, right? And then there was one other thing. So on my original, I found these little dots in the Sweet Farewell stamp set. They were part of this stamp right here. And I just looked in my online store, and this stamp set's retiring. It's already sold out. So my apologies for using a stamp set that you can no longer get. But I will tell you that you can use the Stampin' Right black marker and just draw little dots there. So there is alternatives to the stamp set if you don't have it. But what I'm going to do is mask off with a Post-it note that the paper airplane part, just the paper airplane part. So I'm going to ink up the little dots. Take that mask off. And then I'm going to just kind of put this right about there. So we've got some little dots that's going to look like the ladybug's flying when we put her on there. So we'll just put that aside. All right, so once the stamping is done, we'll just move this stuff out of the way for the moment. And I promised a little tip on the ladybug here. So the ladybug, I feel like when I stamp the black, unless I do black embossing, it looks good, but I want this to be really, really rich dark. So I'm taking the Stampin' Right marker, and I'm gonna color this in. And then, you know, just a little bit. So see the difference there with the ladybug colored in than when I originally stamped it? It makes such a big difference. And I just, for this particular card, because I'm going to put some Google eyes on it, I thought I loved it. Loved it. Okay, so I am going to take the punch, and I'm going to punch out the wings, and then I'm going to actually fussy cut with my paper snips the rest of these pieces. And when we're done, ta-da! We have this, and I will let you know that I do have a photo of this, so you don't have to screenshot it. I do have a photo of this on the blog post, so that you can use it to see all the pieces together. I thought that was pretty helpful. I also punched that out of black, this piece right here out of black. So then what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and assemble our bugs. So let's go ahead and add the top. So I cut that out, right? And so I'm going to add that right in there. So she's got a pink shell, pink little back there with her white dots. And then I'm going to add, this can go down with dimensionals or with seal adhesive. And then we've got our leaf. So those are our pieces to our ladybug card there. All right, so this part right here I love. Sorry, Google eyes belong on everything, don't they? They're so fun. So fun. Okay, so this particular pack has Google eyes with eyelashes, right? How fun is that? So the Google eyes with the eyelashes. There we go. I'm going to use pink ones. They have different colors in this particular pack. There's blue, there's yellow. I got these on Amazon, and I've linked to them on the blog post and on the free tutorial that comes along if you want to print the tutorial or download it. I have a link to these on Amazon too if you're interested in the Google Eye pack. So those I'm just going to put on with some mini glue dots. Super fun though, aren't they? So adorable. And then we're just going to... Oh, that didn't stick. Try that one again. So I'm actually just, there we go. sticking these right to the glue dot, and the glue dots are not cooperating with me because I'm doing a video, right? And I should note that this is actually recorded because I am going away this weekend to spend some time with family. So I'm not live today, so I won't be able to answer your questions live, but I will be answering them. I'll probably check in as soon as I can and answer any that you've typed in there. So I didn't want you to think I was live and ignoring you. I'm not. I promise I'm not. All right. So we've got our little ladybug here with our cute little, she's got our cute little eyes on there. And now we are ready for some assembly. So we're going to go ahead and attach this with dimensionals. I'm going to use the black dimensionals on this one, and we're going to put that right up there, and I'll put a little adhesive and then some. I've got black dimensionals, but you could use the regular dimensionals here too if you'd like. And we're going to attach that right on there. And then I am using on all of my Ladybug cards and my alternate made with the Ladybug cards, this is the Abstract Beauty paper. All of the cards pretty much have a very similar layout, just completely different ideas with the punch. And they all use this paper. So you're going to see almost all of the paper used along these cards, which is really cool. So this is the designer piece that I picked for this card. So let's go ahead and put down this last panel in here. And this is going to go right on top. Actually, you know what? The black one I might have put down with dimensionals originally. This time I'm not. And our card is complete. How adorable is that, right? So cute. So this is a traditional Ladybug card, right? So this I would say, you know, kind of the stamp set itself, right? Traditional Ladybug. It's Hello Ladybug. It's got little ladybugs on it, and we've got our punch, right? And then I've got somewhere another pretty classic traditional Ladybug card that I was going to share, but maybe I'm not, because there it is. All right, so these two cards are basically my only ladybugs. I have 12 projects in the series, and these two are the only ones that actually are ladybugs. I have gone outside the box and made all the rest something different, which I love doing. I love when you can, you know, have some versatility and go outside the box with stuff. So here's card number 2. We're going to make a bumblebee, and I'm going to share how I made these little stripes on the bumblebee using the punch. And I use the layering circle dies to make the flowers. And then all of these, or almost all of these embellishments in the background, except these, which I'll share how I did that in a minute. These come from the Abstract Beauty ephemera pack, which matches the designer series paper that I'm using on all the cards. So I use the ephemera pack on a lot of the cards too, because it had cute little pieces that just kind of fit together and just made this super cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cheat, and I have pre-done all the pieces here. The only thing I'm going to do live is I'm going to share how I did the stripes. So these leaves down here, which originally were just jade, and I've done them in soft succulent for today's example because just jade is a retiring color, and I was afraid it would be sold out, so I switched it up a little bit. These are all the wings. So these leaves are wings, and then these leaves are, these wings. This vellum is actually wings. We're going to do something cool with that in a minute. I cut out 5 of the second smallest, and I do have this on my resource page, so you don't have to screenshot it. 5 of the second smallest of designer series paper, and the smallest of crushed curry, and then these are all the pieces from the ephemera pack that I'm using on this card. So let's go ahead and put it together. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share how I made the stripes. So I've got a little piece of crushed curry or bumblebee, because bumblebee seems appropriate, right? Cardstock. And I'm going to put it right in here, like so, and then punch. And then I'm going to go, okay, so we've got one little line, right? And then we're going to just keep going up. There's another little line. And then I'm going to go up maybe a little bit more. You probably only need 2 or 3, right? So there we go. So we've got our little, that's the bumblebee stripes, right? That are done right there. And that's how I did it. Super, just using the punch. I got that idea from Jeannie Chioli, my friend Jeannie Chioli. She did that on a card, and I was like, oh my God, I love it. I love it. So super fun. Bumblebee stripes. All right. So basically we're just going to stamp some words on here, and then we're going to go ahead and put this together. Now, originally the words came from this Hello Beautiful stamp set, which is part of the suite that this is in the mini catalog that the paper that I'm using came from, and the ephemera pack. These all go together. There's also a die set that goes with these two. So on this particular one, did I use? Oh, my bad. I didn't. I did use this on I used this on a different card, but I'm sorry. I'm going to retract that statement. I actually used It's a Good Day from the Hello Ladybug stamp set. Sorry. All right. So maybe I have that already out. I do. We're going to take the Memento Black and stamp it right here on this. This tag came from the ephemera pack. And I'm just going to stamp that down. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and assemble the card. So let's start with the bumblebee. I'm just using seal. You could use mini glue dots, whatever you want to attach the stripes to the bumblebee. We'll put that one down the bottom. And bing, we're just gonna go right up there we go. Go right up his back with the stripes. And I'll just trim off any overhang that's on there. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to take him off of our chart here. Let's go ahead and do the flower real quick, and then I'm going to do his wings. I'll share how I did his wings. Actually, should we do the wings first? Let's do the wings first. We'll do the wings and then the flower. Dismantling my my cheat sheet there. Again, photos of that are on my blog. You can go ahead and check out the free PDF on my blog here, and also there's a photo of the cheat sheet there as well. It's also on the blog post, so you guys don't have to write really fast or screenshot or anything. I try to take care of you guys. All right, so I'm gonna take the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and this is the Tasteful Textile 3D folder. And we're gonna take those wings. Now the wings are punched out of vellum cardstock. And I'm just gonna put those right inside there. I'm on platform number 1, and then I'm gonna add the plate number 4 to the top, which is for the 3D folder. Sorry, I'll add that. I'm sorry, that was a little bit out of screen for you guys. I hope you guys get the idea though, right? Okay. And then when I pull it out, it added that texture to the wings. That's super cool, right? Can you guys see that okay? There we go. Now you can see it, right? Super cool. All right. So we'll go ahead and attach that to our bumblebee. Oh, I can't wait to share with you guys all of the different projects that I made with these. I was just, once I get on a roll, I couldn't stop. No, I added a glue dot to the back of the wings so I could put it on my little chart there. And now that you can see, oops, before I do that, let's trim off the excess. You can see the glue dot through the vellum. But I guess that might just have to be a little special something on this card, because I don't think I'm going to get it off. Okay. So our bumblebee's got some He's got some stripes. We're going to add his wings. Oh my gosh, right? Adorable, isn't it? Jab it. Okay, so he's all set. Now we'll do the flower. So the flower mini glue dots or seal adhesive, I really just kind of stuck the 5 circles together. There we go. So basically that's you know the flower. We're going to add some pieces to it in just a minute. We'll bring in our sheet here. I'm going to take the so the wings, which are now leaves. These are going to be leaves for the flowers, and we've got, this is the smallest layering circle out of the either crushed courier or bumblebee, and then these pieces are from the ephemera pack here. So we'll just pop those in. And I think I have successfully dismantled my cheat sheet. That's good, right? That's good when we do that. Okay. So for the card, let's go ahead and do our assembly. Oh, I did bring this out to show you that this is the paper that I cut the circles out of. This is going to be, this is also from the same Abstract Beauty. That's going to be the background of the card. That is just a beautiful suite. It is in the mini catalog, and this paper and the ephemera pack, they're all going. So if you love them, you might want to go check them out. They're not going yet though. They'll next month, I believe. They'll be on the list because the mini catalog goes through June, so the retiring list for that will be in May. But because we've seen the new catalog, we kind of know what's. This is the one time we kind of know what's retiring ahead of time, and this paper and stuff is on that list. Okay, so I put the flower up here, and then I'm going to take those glue dots and piece in. Actually, I'm going to just use seal because it's quicker. I'm going to piece in the leaves. That's not attached, by the way, if you're wondering why it's squirming. And here. And then these from the ephemera pack, I just kind of piece them in around the flower. Maybe even in between some circles there. That's kind of cute. I like that. Let's do that with this one too. And then these are vellum foil leaves. They're super cool, right? I love all kinds of fun stuff like that. Now, because I had that attached to my cheat sheet, it's got a little cardstock stuck on it, so I'm going to hide it a little bit more than I normally would. I'd normally want a little bit more of that sticking out. Getting a little bit of leaf foliage in there, and it looks like we are doing a pretty good job. So the flowers are all decorated now. I'm going to go ahead and attach these two pieces, the circle and the piece from the ephemera pack, to the top. I'll use regular. You can use black dimensionals if you were using those originally, or we can just use regular. Either one works. Oh, I should have done that on the other side. It's all good. There we go. Bing. And then the bumblebee. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, right? Running out of regular dimensionals. Back to the black ones. They look better on him anyways because he's black. So they blend right in. Oh, I didn't have that stick in there really good, did I? So the bumblebee's on our flower. go ahead and attach that to the card base. There we go. And then this, I just used some seal and attached it so it looks like it's popped up, but it really is just attached to the panel that we popped up. And then to finish this off, right? Adorable. Adorable. This is my first outside the box that I'm sharing. I'm using, these are adhesive backed hexagons. And they also are part of that Hello Beautiful suite, the Abstract Beauty suite, I think it's called. And they also go with that designer paper that I'm using and the ephemera pack. So the colors all go together. Super cute. And then I'm just going to go ahead and attach some of these, the green ones to the bottom. And through the magic of video, boom. We got a bumblebee. We got a bumblebee. All right, so the first 3 cards in my series, these 2 that I just created, and if you're popping in late, thank you so much for joining. And you're going to want to pop over to my blog after to get download the PDF and take the blog hop tour and enter to win our giveaway. But also, you're going to want to rewind so that you can catch card number 1. And so these 3 I have tutorials for today. The rest will be coming out this week. So you guys want to see the rest? You want to check out the rest of the cards? Oh my God, of course you do. All right. So let me just bring my little card over here. All right. First off, I've got, listen, we got the regular bumblebee. So then I was like, made this one. This is a gold bumblebee. Look at, he's even got a little, this one's even got a little stinger. Super cute, right? Now this, again, remember I said everything was made with that Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper? So one side of the paper is all patterned and the other side of the paper is all gold foil. And there's some really pretty foil designs in here. I was just trying to find this one, the stripes. Look at dots. There it is. So that's the one I used right there. Yeah, you didn't realize how versatile that paper pack was. I sure didn't till I started creating with it. Okay, so that will be coming out tutorial tomorrow, and then the following day, are you ready for this? Stop it! Mickey Mouse! Mouse ears. So this one I used, I combined a little bit with this one. We've got ladybugs, we've got circles, we've got fun stuff. And then this one, right. Don't grow up, it's a trap. And of course we've got Minnie. We've got Mickey and Minnie. And the words are from Lighthearted Lines. This stamp set, by the way, is retiring. This is on the retiring list. It was still available when I recorded the video. Hopefully it's still available now. It is such a fun stamp set. The retiring list products are up to 50% off. A lot of them have sold out already, but there's still great stuff left. And like I said, this was still available. And also I've got information on my blog about my countdown to 3 million. And there's some free gifts in there you can find out about. And also the pre-order for the new catalog is in there. So you can find that at stampwithtami.com. Click on the specials. But this retiring, just an FYI. All right, so that's where the words came from these. So we've got, this will be coming out Monday. I'll have this on the blog on Monday. All right, so next, butterflies. From ladybugs to butterflies. They're like Transformers, right? And from butterflies to a moth, right? So we got daytime, nighttime, moths come out at night. So butterfly by day, moth by night. And again, I've got that ephemera pack going, the designer series paper. And then the last in my series, actually this isn't the last. So I've got a spider. I know maybe not everybody's favorite, but I thought he was super cute. I made his little legs out of his antenna. And this one I was really playing around with. I haven't quite found the words that I want for him yet, but a fly, right? Shoot fly, don't bother me. But he's made, I also textured him with that same embossing folder. Okay, so there was one more. That's actually a few more. Okay, you guys, this is, I can't. All right, it's so cute. Okay, so, whoops, I just threw one on the ground. These are, oh my God, right? Stop it. They're Lindt chocolate, bumblebees and ladybugs, how appropriate, right? So then I took and I punched out the ladybug to give the chocolates a little bit of the antenna and then the wings on there. So those were really quick and easy, fun little favors, little goodies to, put on someone's desk or just in their lunch bag. And then, the chocolate covered cherries, right? So I made some ladybugs out of the chocolate covered cherries. So I do have a couple more ladybugs. I guess they're not all alternates because these are ladybugs just done differently, right? Just yummy ladybugs that we're definitely going to eat. All right. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this class. I would love to know which ones are your favorite. I will have tutorials for all of these alternate projects that I shared here on my blog throughout the next week. So stay tuned to stampwithtami.com so you can get the tutorials for all of these for the entire collection of ladybug projects. And don't forget to pop on over to my blog to take that blog hop tour. And one more really important thing that I wanted to share with you guys is a special offer I've got going on now. The new catalog is coming out May 2nd. New ink colors are coming out, and I have ink color kits available. I have a special offer on them and special offer on some a la carte items when you purchase the bundles. And you can get all the details. They're linked in this video's description, linked at stampwithtami.com. You can find it there. They're great deals. This offer ends May 2nd. And you're not going to want to miss these. They're gorgeous and, what better way to get them at a discount, right? Gotta love that. All right, so we have been playing with the Hello Ladybug bundle, the stamp set and the punch. Be playing with that in my series all week on my blog. I hope you enjoy them. And don't forget to download the free PDF while you're on my blog. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will look forward to seeing you on the blog this week. And Linda and I will be back on Wednesday, kicking off the brand new catalog release. We will see you then. Thanks so much and have a great rest of your weekend.